I just played against Blood, but I do think Unholy has been more popular for me recently. Either way, I think it's a full mulligan. Love the Spirit Poacher, at least.
I see you've brought guests.
Well, Banjosaur's good if I can pick up the Big Dreams. Alright, so this Mermy tells me it's almost certainly going to be Unholy. Alright, well, Harpoon Gun for next turn, I guess. Unless the Harmonica Soloist is active, then I'll just play that. Actually, I guess it's never active, because this is waking up, right? So yeah, Harpoon Gun. Hate to see that on the empty board. Get that tracking out of the way so it's not in my bottom three. 0 beasts, you love to see it. Wild Spirits is fine alongside Frenzied Fangs, maybe. Nice. Couldn't kill their 3-drop, so they get an extra 6/6 out of it. No, 8/8, excuse me. Alright. I guess I'm taking another Wild Spirits. My hand is not great, although Sylvanas could be active next turn. Maybe I can steal this 3/4 Necromancer.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us. Fallen will serve.
Might steal the 3/1 Necromancer. Or I could steal a 4/4.
Got anything good?
I'll take a 4/4, I guess. Could have also taken this 2/3 that does not have a death rattle. It's like a 3/6 versus a 5/5, I guess. Maybe the 3/6 was better, but it got value traded by the 4/4. And that was kind of the problem with the 4/4. My opponent sure does not value getting 1/3s out of this. Alright, let's go Big Dreams into freaking Hydralodon next turn. Maybe it's enough big beast stuff to keep me alive. Hydrolodon still looks pretty good here. And this probably trades, which is a little bit annoying. But I do think I'm Hydrolodoning. So I can kill a 3/4 or a 2/2 and a 1/1, which is probably better against Grave Strength, but against Grave Strength they have 19, so I'm dead anyway. Probably still better though. Oh boy, it's the other card that wins the game. Spending my time cheating out a Banjosaur on turn 9 when my opponent can just play Marogar on turn 8. So this Banjosaur is whenever it attacks, so it does gain the stats first. It can get 10-10, 8-8, I think 6-12, another 5-6. So it can always kill the 13 power minion, it's just a matter of surviving. Nice. The elephant's not playable, which is kind of a bummer, but still nice. Let's just throw down some taunts. Maybe Banjosaur can attack again? Not very likely, but definitely possible. I am once again dead to Grave Strength, though. But that's just the nature of playing against Unholy Death Knight, right? You're always dead to Grave Strength or Marogar, usually. Okay. That's only 7 damage. Maybe not quite the turn to pull the trigger on that thing. Probably just kill the biggest minion. It's only just 3 AoE, so it doesn't kill anything, so we'll just kill the biggest minion. Selective Breeder. Maybe if it could hit Hydrolodon, it would be okay here. But it cannot. King Crush. If I play Amplified Elic. I mean, it does decently well here. Also, if they don't kill my Banjosaur this turn, they might just be dead to King Crush. Or they might just be dead to Banjosaur if it hits Mukla and I Hero Power. Okay, this turn is already going better than expected. Alright, that saves from Crush. Don't think there's anything I could draw that would get through that. Pretty sure I'm just dead here. Maybe I can hit Faithful Companions.
The living drop all kinds of things.
That is a whiff. I'm actually not even dead on board somehow. but I am, of course, in Bloodlust range. I don't think I'm dead to much else, though. Even a skeletal sidekick doesn't quite do it.
Reach for the skies. In my name. Well fought. I concede.
They were bound to draw that card eventually. Definitely held on better than I thought I would.
Rexa versus the Lich King.
Are we back on that always a Death Knight grind?
In death. Let the hunt begin.
Pretty good hand. I think keeping double 2-drop is kind of sketchy. But, I don't know, maybe it's like turn 4, Instrument Tech, Coin Harpoon Gun.
I see you've brought guests.
Got ourselves a Renathal matchup.
Living drop all kinds of things.
Could coin out Harmonica Soloist here just to be safe, but I think coin is very good in my deck.
One eating hearty snacks. Excuse me, over here.
The time has come.
Looks like a classic turn 3 Spider Tank to me.
I can spell Zinjari. Anybody? To perfection.
Let's see what we can Harpoon Gun, I guess. I don't even know if I want this King Crush. Ideally, I get to go Lor'themar Theron into Faithful Companions and crush the opponent for 32. And knowing it's on bottom is actually kind of nice. I'll just take the Selective Breeder. I can maybe play it alongside a Soloist next turn. I guess not really, because this thing's gonna wake up. But,
Pick me.
Selective Breeder can hit Mr. Mukla, which is pretty good in the matchup. It does force an overdraw. Wish I still had that Harpoon Gun for this Ajaran Saber. I can actually trade Doggy Biscuit and then trade here, play Soloist. That does mean that I'm not going to be able to play Mukla next turn. It's a pretty good trade, though. Definitely not freeze against this Nagaling. Emergency maneuvers, it's going to give me a 4-2. Cat trick is going to give me a 4-2 with stealth. Cat trick can attack the turn I get it, so it's probably just better than the other thing here. There was like a world where this 4-2 didn't die, but Blood Death Knight kills every minion, so it seemed kind of unlikely. Oh. What a turn. I didn't get Mukla. Unfortunate. Well, Hydralodon's quite good. Dr. Boom. There was a world where I could trade this off and Sylvanas the 7/7, but even if that works, it's not super good. Surely the bomb hits a Hydralodon head. Okay, going face for one is also fine. Probably, I mean, like Corpse Explosion, Soul Stealer. Any of that fun stuff would be good here. I do end this with a 4-2, which is nice. This is fine, but it just doesn't spend enough mana. So bad. So many good cards I could have mulliganed into there.
The citadel stands strong.
That's probably my Sylvanas. And by that, do I mean No Muncher or Chill Fallen Baron? I don't think I'm that desperate for a card, but the Chill Fallen Baron's decent. So I could trade Stranglethorn Heart, but it actually looks kind of freaking nasty with my hand. Although, I mean, it does just get Soul Stealered. None of my beasts really do anything about getting Soul Stealered. And if I think I need to go Lor'themar Faithful Companions... Oh wait, I can just Faithful Companions into King Crushes, huh? I was gonna say, maybe the Banjo Sword is actually kind of bad with, or not bad with this, but bad because I want to Faithful Companions my King Crush out. But I can just I can just do this anyway. Basically, the Stranglethorn Heart's really good. It might just be Double Crush into Double Crush. And I do believe I have 4 beasts in deck, so Faithful Companions is not guaranteed to hit Double Crush at the moment.
Your souls belong to the left. Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
I mean, the 75% lethal's pretty good, right? But is it higher than 75% if I do something else? I do know that Crush is on the bottom of my deck, so it's not like this ever fails to hit Crush. Let's just try to get him.
Moves quickly.
Now it's King Rush, am I right? If only I could have played the Doggy Biscuit and the Hero Power, but I think this is fine. So they have to not be dead to Hero Power and not be and have to deal with my King Crushes, which really interesting attack. They did actually steal a crush here, so Stranglethorn Heart makes one less crush. But they're at 7, so it's fine. Bonk. Very good. I guess if they had just gone Sylvanas plus Vampiric Blood, maybe that game would have ended up being kind of hard to win.
Rexa versus Illidan.
Demon Hunter.
Feel the hatred of 10,000 years. Let the hunt begin.
I do like the baddie guest on 1. Unfortunately, I can't ever really play a lot of my big beasts because they just get Sinful branded, if that's the matchup. And they don't really get cheated out early enough to not get Sinful branded.
What a delicious party!
Sure thing. We love a playable card. I can make them overdraw with Mr. Mukla, and also the other two are just unplayable, so it's Mr. Mukla. Mr. Mukla can kill me as well, but, oh god, and it gives them bananas for Steno, which is so, so bad. This Mukla's probably unplayable.
A watery grave awaits.
Steno! Mr. Mukla's so playable. Unfortunately, I can't really kill Steno, at least not immediately. Could draw into Harmonica Soloist to kill it with a traded Doggy Biscuit, maybe. The easier version of that is drawing a Jaren Saber. Harmonica Soloist. Don't mind if I do. Zombies is actually a really good counter to Steno, but she's already been played. Zombies is a counter to Silvermoon Arcanist. Maybe some other stuff. If they're big Demon Hunter, Wandering Monster is good against Illidari Inquisitor, but that's pretty far away. I'll just go Zombies, I guess. I don't know. I think it's kind of questionable. Okay, it is a big deck, so maybe not the best secret selection, but I mean, it was still good. My 4-2 killed their Steno and their 4-4. You'll love to see it. So turn 5, they can play Zillag, or they can play Bellscale Evoker, which should be active. I'm just like heavily debating playing Queen Ajara for tempo. I don't have any spells for her currently.
I wonder.
We have plotted long enough.
5-5.
Now we rise.
So I can Mukla into the 3-6, and wow, they killed Queen Ajara. That's quite unlucky. I do play Mukla here. It's not perfect because they can spend 6 mana buffing Tentacles next turn. But even then, my Mukla can just trade into whatever they buff, probably. That is unfortunate because they're guaranteed to hit Zillag. Not really sure what I'm supposed to do here. So I can kill a 4-7. That's good, I guess. Quite bad. Guess King Crush is the only one that's playable. With bananas, they can have 10 damage plus tentacle shots here. It's currently not that likely that they would shoot me in the face. Well, they only have to shoot me in the face twice now. Not really sure what I could hope to draw here. Because the only way I'm alive is if my board is dead.
If three rights make a left.
They did not hero power here, but I don't think it matters. Okay. Oh, I have to actually click the button here. What a waste of time. What a waste of my frickin' time, dude. Probably some changes I could make to this deck. I guess Ajaran Saber's not really that good anymore without Pat Collector. And if I'm gonna play Queen Ajara, I should probably be playing bananas. But we'll see.
Rexa versus the Lich King. All will serve me in death. Let the hunt begin.
Almost tempted to keep Renethal with the curve. But it's not worth keeping. Alright, found a big beast for my big dreams.
I see
We are up against blood.
I see you've brought
I did crush the last blood I played against.
The living drop all kinds of things.
Wild Spirits is a great curve filler. This is a copy, so what if I feel like it's pretty easy for them to not have a minion the turn Banjosaur comes out, so let's just take King Crush. And hey, an extra King Crush gets Stranglethorn hearted, which is nice.
My blood for the Lich King!
Could do this, but I probably get a Fox Spirit here to deal with this.
circle round.
Or not, but that's fine.
Excuse me! Over here!
I do get an Elec off my big dreams. Probably still worth coining out. I can always just spend 9 mana on King Crush, right? Nothing wrong with that.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us. The citadel stands strong.
So I can trade my Doggy Biscuit here to rush my 4-3. Kill a 2-2 and then play some monkeys with taunt. Or I could save my Doggy Biscuit to give my Elephant Rush next turn. But I don't know, that doesn't really seem like that high of a priority.
Caught this one
A
eating
fine
party
draw.
snacks.
No, my weapon! It was my weak weapon of the deck, but still a weapon I held dear to my heart. Alright, my hand is garbage. Let's track into something that's not garbage, hopefully. Hey, my weapon. Faithful Companions is so good. Like, it's many turns away. But it does kind of feel like a card I need to win the matchup. So I think I'm going to take it here.
The time has
this Faithful Companions can be 2 more King Crushes. So that would be 24 out of crushes I have right now, and then Stranglethorn Heart could be another 24.
Why aren't you cheering?
Well, I can just one-shot that, so I'm not too worried about it. Once again, I need a play, though. Sylvanas. I don't think I'm too worried about that thing. But I also don't really want these other cards. Maybe I take Sylvanas and don't play her? I do miss a lot of damage to that Screaming Banshee. But I also would be playing Sylvanas into the Soul Stealer turn, which is not optimal.
Delicious party.
And it's got a 2/2.
Ends now.
Probably nice to protect my Elec a little bit. It still dies to a lot of stuff, but maybe it dies to a little bit less stuff now. Okay, this kills my 1/1. Not sure if the opponent would have played Soul Stealer here.
To perfection.
Super easy Lor'themar Thuron. So I have Lor'themar Thuron into Faithful Companions now, which means that I can hit Double Crush for 32. But Faithful Companions is only 60% to hit Crush at the moment, which is a bit on the weak side, I will say.
Why aren't you cheering?
This is definitely a pain in the ass turn from the opponent. For sure gonna be a Lor'themar Thuron for me.
His reign ends now.
I guess this is an okay way to clear. Could take a baddie guest to play with my King Crush, but I think Wild Spirits is just such a better card. Alright, as long as the opponent stays below 32, I do have a potential lethal draw next turn. Or not even draw, I just have a lethal turn. Oh boy, that was a high roll. Or maybe it was a low roll. I'm not entirely sure. Well, the good thing about Faithful Companions is even if I miss here, I still get a ton of value, and I have another Companions in my deck, but also sometimes I do 32 damage to the opponent and they die. Nice try, Blood Death Knight. Alright, I want to make some changes. So this Ajaran Saber is just pretty dumb. I don't really know why it's in the deck. I think I want to add bananas to enable Queen Ajara, but it might also be responsible to just cut Queen Ajara. It's kind of sick to hit like a Blackwater Behemoth and res it with Stranglethorn Heart though. But it's probably just not that good. So let's just cut Queen Ajara and we can play a couple school teachers. I think that is fine. And everything else in the deck I'm pretty reasonably happy with. I could also play like Ziliax. Ziliax is a good Lor'themar card. But it doesn't magnetic onto anything. It's kind of clunky. I don't know. I don't really love it. I could play this guy, Scourge Tamer. That's another way to get big beasts for Stranglethorn Heart. We'll try it. School Teacher's probably better, but School Teacher is just so played out, you know? It's in like 40% of decks. Sorry, 33.6% of decks.
Rexa versus Garona.
Not too sure what Rogue is up to.
Every strike. Let the hunt.
I know there's an Aggro Rogue and a Miracle Rogue, though. My deck is probably trash against Miracle Rogue. I can't deal with the big shades, and I don't really put on that much pressure, but if they're playing Renathal, they're not going to be Miracle, so that's great.
Living grab all kinds of things.
Oh, Frenzied Fangs, you're not infused, but what if I play you anyway?
Anything good?
That's fine. If they want to get sticky, I'll allow it. It's just simply got to be the Harpoon Gun, right? 8 mana Banjosaur. That's almost a playable card. Uh, Maybe you want a Trinket Tracker?
I hunt alone.
Probably a good old Selective Breeder. Oh, Scourge Tamer seems like a fun card. I'll take it.
Has come to dethrone our former master. Ha 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 ha! Let's dance.
The living
They did Trinket Track, which maybe drew another mixtape. Oh, they could go infinite. Wait, no, that's not how that works. But let's play a Scourge Tamer. They do have a Rogue Secret, which could be a Plagiarize, which would be annoying.
We'll get you back
Whatever, we'll see what this does.
one's feet.
Starfish? Is Starfish ever good against Rogue? Kind of feels like it's not. But like Gorilla Bot is also not that good. It's just a 3-mana 3/4.
I wonder.
I just don't think Starfish is ever good. Lifesteal, Stealth Poisonous. Get a 7-mana 5/10 Taunt Rush. Kind of decent, maybe.
His reign ends now.
I'm actually not sure how good Mukla is in this matchup, but 6, 7, 8. Wow, what an insane card for the opponent to have. Oh, how does this not give bananas first? Come on. Oh, they could have overdrawn so... That's a good overdraw, though.
Symptoms will be severe.
The Coctor.
The time has come to dethrone our former master.
The Stranglethorn Heart's looking pretty good. It gives me... It's gonna give me 3 rush minions. And then whatever I can manage to play after that. Which, if this draws a 10, maybe I'll just play Stranglethorn Heart on 9.
Will be severe.
Also, if this draws a Hydralodon, maybe I won't want to play that because it takes up 3 board slots. But I'm not really that close to filling up the board, so shouldn't be an issue. Wow, they really want to find a deadly shot, I guess. Failure. Unless maybe they hazy concoction to deadly shot. Even an assassinate. Thanks.
Decide your fate. Impressive stunt.
Okay, there's the Hydralodon. I think I do want to play Banjosaur here. This is guaranteed to kill. Anything I draw is going to have more than 1 power. So I could just push 11. Pushing 11's pretty good. Not really sure what Rogue can do about this board. And if they do something about it, then Stranglethorn Heart summons 4 giant minions. Okay, maybe if you can Shadow Step that again, you can get a double deadly shot here. That would be good. No, my 1/1.
You know how to wrap things up.
Yeah, they're dead. Hey, they got crushed. Let's go, King Crush. Has King Crush won all of my games so far? I think so.
Rexa versus Maiev.
Back-to-back rogues.
My fury.
Let the hunt.
What's going on? Big Dreams Banjo? I don't necessarily need to keep the banjo, because I do play a lot of big beasts, but I think it is my best big beast by turn 5.
Ah, I see you've brought guests. What a delicious party!
Alright, well I found the breeder, so if I really want, I can maybe discover an amplified Elec and then 50-50 this Big Dreams. But I probably want... I don't know what I want, actually.
Caught this one eating
Whatever it is, I don't need it this turn. So the question is, am I trading Stranglethorn Heart? Yeah, I mean, even if it gives me a Banjo Sword, it's still an 8-drop, right? It's a bit expensive.
Here, girl. I smell an ambush.
Pretty mediocre.
Just a taste.
Spit that out.
Alright, well, my next turn is obviously coin Big Dreams. Not sure if this game is going to last long enough for that to be relevant, but we'll see. This minion from the graveyard is not super big at the moment. Should be a 6/6. Oh, just kidding, it's an 8/8.
Symptoms will disappear.
Oh, Amplified Elec. I don't know how to feel about that, but we'll see if I even hit it.
Spit that out.
Alright, I don't know how good this Banjo Sword is going to be. What's my smallest Banjo Sword? +5 attack if I hit Hydralodon. So it does a very reliable 10. I guess Banjo Sword also makes it only deal 5.
Muzzle their magic.
Harpoon Gun. I mean, I can smack into the 8/7 to kill it. Sure, why not? Just an absolute total whiff here.
What a delicious party!
I did decide to top deck the Soloist, so like maybe this Baddie Guest kind of sucks. But I don't know, I feel like it might die. And the other options besides Soloist were also terrible, so seemed fair. Maybe if Banjosaur hits Mukla here.
Quickly. Please slow down.
Okay, they are small enough that Mukla can trade with one of them. Where did my deck tracker go? Why is it still on my overlay but not on my screen? Well, it doesn't matter because I am dead.
Well fought. I concede.
Why is my deck tracker gone for me? Is anyone else's deck tracker just an absolute piece of shit that fails in multiple different ways every time they use it? Alright, we're back to tracking.
Rexa versus the Lich King.
All will serve me in death. Let the hunt begin.
1, 2, 3. Sure. I don't think Harpoon Gun is insane, but it's nice. Same with Scourge Tamer.
I see you've brought guests.
Up against probably an aggressive deck.
What a delicious.
I guess I'll leave myself the opportunity to coin out Harpoon Gun if I need it.
Can't stand the cold.
I don't need it. So I won't play it.
We'll get you back on.
It's better to save the coin for whatever I hit with the Harpoon Gun. Armor, yes please. Lifesteal, yes please.
Just a taste.
What an absolutely insane Zombeast.
The more you struggle, the better.
I believe I will Harpoon that. Show me Hydrolodon. I guess Spirit Poacher is an okay card. Pretty disappointing.
Me not shady.
What is happening in my opponent's deck?
Living drop all
Let's see what we can track into. I definitely played the wrong tracking here, but that's fine. Oh, let's build another Zombeast. The first one was so fun.
We'll get you back on someone's feet.
Let's build the same Zombeast. Okay, not quite. Do I want a 4 power rush minion or a poisonous minion? Not really sure that poisonous is super relevant in this matchup. Probably just want a rusher.
I hunt alone.
Big dreams. Okay. I'm down to get big next turn.
Me not shady.
Wow. one of the better shadow spells they could have hit, probably. Insane value. I can probably still get big here, though. Got 2 rush beetles to stabilize, and I have coins, so I can play both of them next turn.
And close enough.
Probably will be worth playing both.
And close enough.
The citadel stands strong.
This one only has 4 health, so I could trade it off for some immediate armor. Not entirely sure how good that is, but I do think playing both of them is good here. If I just kill the 2 arms dealers, my opponent's showing 13. I'm at 20. If I get frozen, that's pretty bad. I think this is the way to do it.
I have but little time.
Alright, they did have the freeze, so I guess I'm glad I got some armor. Let's go Wild Spirits and try to hit a Fox. So the 6/5. Wow, I didn't hit the Fox. So if they can kill the elephant without having to use this, that's 6 damage I'm taking because I missed 3 shots out of 1 and 3, which is what, 8 and 27. Pretty bad. Oh gosh. I'm not sure what I could draw that would be good enough here. Another Wild Spirits, maybe. Well, might have lost the game to Wild Seed RNG. Unlucky.
Let the hunt begin.
Tech into weapon. Seems decent. Alright, give me a large beast for large dreams.
I see you've brought guests.
Well, I do have tech into weapon, but the tech is not necessary. Oh boy, an aggressive mage. Maybe.
To perfection.
Alone.
7 mana crush. The thing about taking crush is that I can't hit it from faithful companions, but that probably doesn't really matter that much in this matchup. It's also not the best beast from Big Dreams, so I might still just try to tracking into something next turn. I guess I'll track here, because I really want to hit something better for Big Dreams next turn. Alright. I was gonna play Doggy Biscuit, but I'll just play Selective Breeder.
In ambush. I hunt alone.
Not sure if taking that Stranglethorn Heart was super good, because I could have got it with Harpoon Gun in a couple of turns. So it's either just gonna sit in my hand until turn 8, or I'm gonna trade it and then I won't be able to reliably hit it with Harpoon Gun. Maybe that was bad. But either way, I think I'm getting big here. Probably should have put damage on my 1/3 here so I could guarantee trade it off for Soloist. Maybe they whack it though. This game really got out of control with that cold case into Egwin.
I wonder.
Not hitting with this last turn was pretty dumb.
Well fought.
Alright, sure. I guess I was just underestimating Cosmic Keyboard that game. Definitely a strong card.
Rexar versus Illidan.
Feel the hatred of 10,000 years. Let the hunt begin.
Love the Big Dreams. The big stuff is kind of bad against Sinful Brand, but if it's coming out on turn 6, maybe it's okay. I guess I'll keep the Banjo Sword to go with it.
I see you've brought guests.
We hunger for vengeance.
Caught this one eating party
Good old
snacks.
Spirit Poacher. Not sure how likely the Soloist is to be active next turn.
I see.
It's a Relic deck. That's probably good for me, that it's a Relic deck. I guess it could be a Relic Sinful Brand deck, but that's okay. Zombies is pretty good against some Demon Hunter minions, like Stheno and Arcanist, which is a neutral minion, but kind of a Demon Hunter minion. I think I prefer Banjosaur here. Nice. Although, I don't know, Banjosaur is not super likely to find a rush target in this matchup. Maybe it prevents them from playing Phantasms, though. Or not. No rush. If I play Frenzied Fangs here, they can theoretically trade off their whole board, which I don't really want. The trades are pretty bad, but Banjosaur totally whiffing is pretty bad as well. I'll go for a 1/4. Kinda questionable.
If three rights make a left.
Yes, get wrecked, idiot. Alright, the 1/1s trade pretty well here. Or one of them does, I guess. Show me Mukla. You'll love to see it. The opponent will be able to put 5 bananas on a 2-power minion, but do I care? I don't. Oh, Fellerin. That was quite a powerful card you overdrew. Also, I filled their hand on the turn where their Relic Vault came online, so they might have been trying to Relic of Dimensions here, which is now more difficult.
Gifts of the arcane surge within me.
It's really hard to kill this Banjosaur, but if they have what, like double, well, I guess if it's just like,
Gifts of the arcane surge within me.
I don't know, both AoEs plus oh, they only have 1 mana now though. Okay, Predation, Relic Vault, Relic of Extinction maybe. Oh. I have 24 damage. I believe my opponent is guaranteed to be dead here. Three over, and the weakest minion I could have hit would have been 5 power. So, yep, guaranteed death. Let's go, Banjosaur. Man, Banjosaur kind of sucks when you pay 10 mana for it, but when you pay 4 mana for it and they can't kill it and it goes face and does like 20 damage, it's pretty good.
Rexa versus Urel.
The light heals all wounds.
Let the hunt begin.
Yucky, and also Yucky, we're up against Paladin.
I see you've brought guests.
The living Grabok
Very, very good hand.
Kings.
I would prefer something other than Hydralodon off of Big Dreams, though. Maybe not an aggressive Paladin?
Reporting for duty.
Alright, definitely, almost certainly going to be a Kangor deck. This does come up next turn, so if I Harpoon Gun here, then the Harpoon Gun breaks. I guess I just use trackings to find
The living Grabok
a big beast for Big Dreams. Banjo. If I whiffed on Banjo, I would have played another tracking here, but no reason to do that if I hit my good card.
The light bends to my sweet moves.
Oh, Kangor. Why is your drawn win rate so much higher than every other card in the deck? It's okay. I also have my broken 5-mana cheat card. Am I supposed to do this or not? Probably not. They can't even trade their guy off. Maybe I do this. They're at 20, they go back up to 23. I have a tiny bit of damage. Probably shouldn't be saving the weapon with Harpoon Guns in hand.
In the light, we are one.
Let's see if we can get big again. Not this turn, we can't. But it is feeling a bit chilly in here, isn't it? Anyone else? Just me? Just me, I guess. No freezing trap. Zombies into Kangor sounds awful. Wait, did I pass up a Scourge Tamer? Scourge Tamer finding silence might be my win condition. I mean, I guess it's Cat Trick. I don't know. These are all pretty fucking terrible. We'll go Emergency Maneuvers. For a nice taunt. So I do have Hydralodon to kill the 8-6, and then Banjo Sword to kill the 8-8, maybe? Hydralodon does take up a little bit too much board. I guess it's kind of fine though, right?
Spare some coin.
I just have to trade that off instead. This does always kill. Probably just a bad trade here, right? In which case I should have sent this into the 8-8. You know, if they can't trade this off and they can't kill Banjosaur, there's a very good chance they're just dead here. Because Banjosaur is a bit of a silly card. Quality number 2. Oh, they didn't trade their thing though. Interesting. Perhaps a mistake? I can Sylvanas that eventually, but eventually is a long way away. Alright, this looks kind of silly, but I think I need to find something. These are all pretty bad. I mean, I guess they are all multiple minions for Sylvanas, which is my win condition.
I wonder.
I guess I just want selective breeder value. Would have actually been kind of sick to hit a Harmonica Soloist there, and then like maybe zombies to infuse this. Although then I guess they could trade this off and replay it, which might have been a disaster. It's also possible that them not trading this off last turn meant that they didn't have anything for it, and I should have just killed it. But that was a... I don't know. I'm kind of dumpster legend, and I don't really have that much faith in my opponents to be making such specific plays. Alright, what do we got? The best card they could have hit, of course.
I hunt alone. Here, girl. I smell an ambush. I move quickly.
My hand is totally full.
Nice overdraw, dumbass.
What a delightful party.
I am dead. right? Neptulon does 12 per hit. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to do when they have Kangor into double Reveler Neptulon. Just not much that can be done. The only thing I could have done differently is I may have been offered a Scourge Tamer off of a tracking or something that I just wasn't really thinking about.
Rexar versus Lunara.
The forest fights back.
Let the hunt begin.
Do I keep any of this? Selective Breeder is like kind of good, and it's pretty important to hit a big beast if I hit the big dreams. But I play enough big beasts that I don't need to worry about it, I think. Alright, I think this is a much better hand.
I see you've brought guests.
What a delicious party!
Probably don't want to burn the coin. Try to coin out whatever I hit with this or this.
We'll get you back on someone's feet.
These are all pretty mediocre. Snapdragon, I mean, theoretically, it gives me a reasonable amount of buffs. Not really, though. I just want the cheaper card. 3 mana 3 power Wind Fury or 6 mana 5 power Wind Fury. Play this one.
Just a taste.
6 mana, 5/8 Wind Fury, and I guess the Dredge is okay. It never summons anything, but it's okay.
My tunes.
I guess I'm Harpoon Gunning.
Hunt alone.
I'll go for Soloist, why not? Is Soloist ever particularly good against Druid? I don't think Zombies ever really is. Freezing Trap is kind of okay against Underking, I guess. It's pretty good against Underking.
Let me play you a match.
I do think Motion Denied is pretty reasonable, especially with the big Wind Fury minion coming out. I'll take it.
What a delicious.
I don't really love hitting with the weapon here, but it's okay. Faithful Companions is for sure the best card there. Doesn't really fit my curve super well, though.
We all exist in harmony.
And I could have always also dredged it up with this, so maybe I should have taken something else. I can go Harpoon Gun into Banjosaur, right? That seems better.
Spare some coin.
I just realized, I was thinking Motion Denied just kills them, but it's kind of sick against a Nubercon, right? Because it, like, breaks their armor so they can't play everything they were anticipating. Pretty good. I'm pretty happy to dredge up Banjosaur, so I guess I do this first.
Hunt alone.
Maybe I should have prioritized hero powering here. My opponent's pretty weak. Wait, this doesn't make... It didn't matter playing that first. Oh well, whatever. Stranglethorn Heart's pretty good. Opponent's at 5. We have King Crush coming out relatively soon, and then another King Crush coming out after that, maybe. Alright, we're noobin'. They did play double Flower Child, so I guess this was pretty much expected. Wow, look at this compelling gameplay from my opponent.
I hunt alone.
Maybe Elec into Elec is okay. I can Elec into double Elec. So sick. Does this first Stranglethorn Heart, does it just hit this Elec? I didn't do any big dreaming. Oh no, it hits the Wind Fury minion as well, which is okay, I guess. Why does the hero power do 5? If I just play an Elec here, I mean, it's pretty hard for them to get through it and also push the 7. I also just don't really have a choice, so it's Elec in time. I think if I'm not dead this turn, I do win. Although this can be a silence. Although if it was silence, they would have just played it, right? Oh, okay, fair. Yeah, I mean, a Nubricon is just a really poorly designed card.
Rexa versus Illidan. This ends now. Let the hunt begin.
Scourge Tamer's okay, but I don't think it's a keep.
I see you've brought guests.
Alright. Sinful Brand is a hard card for me to deal with. I mean, I guess I don't have to worry about playing Lor'themar on because all my minions are big enough I'll be dead to Brand anyway. Maybe I want to find a Mukla here. Take Banjosaur in case I hit big dreams.
I see. Circle round.
see what I can get off this, I suppose. I mean, I can try to save Selective Breeder for post Lor'themar. Maybe I hit a big King Crush on 9. Might be a decent way to win the game. And as far as tempo goes, 1-4 taunt is better than a 1-3 anyway. Monkey. The Great Wall of Monkey. At this point, I definitely think it's worth holding on to Selective Breeder. My opponent might just be dead, though. If I get to push enough damage, maybe I don't even play Lor'themar, because that's just opening me up to getting Sinful branded. But I don't think I'm going to have that much of an advantage against this Thinno here. Although they don't have that much mana. If they don't have Predations, I'm probably fine. There's one. Oh, and they hit the 50-50. Might have to play Hydrolodon here. Which I guess is pretty good. Oh, what a great turn. My opponent killed my entire board, and they're still going to be able to hit me with their weapon, right? Surely I don't die playing a 5 health minion, right?
Gifts of the arcane surge within me.
Alright, Reno Jackson means I'm not dead at least.
Astounding.
That did seem like a blunder, what the hell?
Blunder.
These all seem bad.
We'll get you back on someone's feet.
Maybe an amalgam is okay. God, we love lifesteal. I can just play the Swamp Leech version here. Do I want a beast or an undead? I want to heal.
Time moves quickly.
Whatever, give me King Crush. Thank you.
It is our time to step out of the shadows. I see.
I have 12 damage, which is less damage than I need to kill the opponent. 1/4s are probably fine though, right? At most I take 16 damage from them. 16 damage is a lot, but I am going to heal for 6 this turn, so I'll be at 26. They need 10 on top of that. And they only have 5 mana to do it, plus they need to summon some 1/1s. I guess if they just play a Warband, Double Brand, that would only be 9 damage, I think. Oh wait, no. That wouldn't even, because they have to kill multiple taunts. I think this is fine. If I only had one taunt here, they could deal 16 through one of them and then go face with like Dispose of Evidence stuff. But I don't really think I can die from this position. I mean, they can probably play another Reno, in which case I will just lose the game anyway.
Time grows short.
The Life Stealer is dead, but the opponent needs to become the Life Stealer to not get crushed.
A blunder.
That's okay. You were dead anyway.
For now.
Nice.
Rexar versus Anduin.
To all my fans, this one is for you.
Let the hunt begin.
Selective Breeders may be a keep, but I'm certainly not thrilled to keep it.
Now
Yay, it's Shadow Priest. Hopefully I can get something nasty out of my Scourge Tamer.
We'll get you back on someone's feet.
I think Dredge is going to be better than Amalgam, probably. Charge. 3 mana 3/4 charge. 3 mana 4/4 lifesteal. Probably just want the lifesteal in this matchup. Also, maybe this was kind of dumb here since it just gets hero powered. Could have gone for a 3 or 4 health minion.
And close enough.
And a Mind Eater.
It's all in your head.
So fun. No rush. That's fine. The rush was not super good here anyway. I don't necessarily need to play this lifesteal minion yet. Let's just go 1/3 plus 1/4. I feel like Mookla's kind of bad in the matchup, but so is a card that costs 10 mana. If Mookla clears the board, it's good.
All in your head.
Hey, you! Install these for me, won't you?
I was hoping my opponent would play a 4 mana 11/10 minion here.
And close enough.
They can trade Pozic into my Stag to guarantee an audio bot, but if they're trading with 5 damage, I think I'm okay with it. Oh boy, the only card that destroyed me here. Love to see it. Need to go Lifesteal Taunt here. It's pretty much the only way. Just an absolute shit selection of cards. Probably dead more often than I'm not here.
Rexa versus the Lich King!
You will know pain.
Let the hunt begin.
I definitely played against this player earlier, but I am far too lazy No, I'll look and see what they were playing. If my deck tracker decides it wants to function. I guess it doesn't really matter because I'm not keeping any of this hand. Maybe Wild Spirits. But my deck tracker is collapsing in on itself, so whatever.
I see you've brought guests. I see you've brought guests.
Me have that for you.
Caught this one eating party snacks.
They are playing Blood, by the way. Probably picked up on that. I do have 14,000 games saved in my deck tracker. Should I just delete them? Maybe it'll stop being such a piece of garbage software. Pretty sure the last time I cleared it, I had like 30,000 games. So I don't know why it would be failing me now. Mukla's the only one of these that's playable soon. Definitely sucks to draw King Crush when I have Lor'themar on.
The more you struggle, the better.
Maybe this is a deck that would benefit from playing Finley. Although it's kind of weird with Lor'themar on and the thing you want to hit. What a yucky, yucky draw. But that's okay, because I also don't have a play on turn 5, so I'll just play it then. Could go for a harpoon gun here, but I've already drawn all my freaking beasts. Not all, but I've drawn a lot of them. Let's just go soloist. It's probably just gotta be a wandering monster here.
To perfection.
A reasonable 3-drop, I guess.
The time has come to dethrone our former master.
I mean, this is just a beautiful Mukla, isn't it? I give them barely any bananas and force the overdraw. You overdrew a Hematurge? Dumbass. Is Hematurge still good now that it doesn't hit, like, Soul Stealer and Vampiric Blood? I guess it still hits removal. It's like Patchwork. Probably still a good card. Easy Lor'themar. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do much crushing this game. Oh, that card is scary. I really want to hit my opponent for 7 here. I can't even express to you how much I want to hit my opponent for 7. Well, I guess I could express it by doing it. I'm kind of tempted to play Faithful Companions here. It never hits Crush, and it probably gets Soul Stealered anyway.
I moves quickly.
But I guess it doesn't force Soul Stealer. I'm not going to get to choose what I dredge here. I got Scourge Tamer. I think that was probably the best hit, so that's good. I think my opponent has to be pretty scared, so I'm pretty sure they're going to have to trade 7/7s. Unless they have some way around my 7/7, which would be unfortunate.
Why aren't you cheering?
Absolutely hate to see that card. Oh, wouldn't you know it, we hate to see that card too. Okay, 3/1 goes into 8/1, that's fine. Oh, this thing is such a pain in the ass. Surely you hit something good, right? So far, not so good. But maybe Amalgam's decent. 3 damage lifesteal. Sure. I guess I'm killing a 5/5 instead of a 3/6 here. And then maybe I'm Banjo soaring into a 3/6.
Why aren't you cheering?
Extremely annoying, but I can Faithful Companions into double Banjo Soar, which helps with this board. Insane card for them to discover. Could have been a Blood Boil though, I guess.
I moves quickly.
There's just no reason for me to worry anymore about the board, I guess, because if they don't kill both of these, they're just dead. And it's pretty hard for them to have, like, double Asphyxiate here. Never impossible, but pretty hard. So they probably have to have, like, Soul Stealer or something. Oh boy, what a great start to this. Yeah, I mean, double Banshee was just absolutely insane here. There's nothing I could do to win this game. Not technically over. Mograine puts me to 2. Maybe Scourge Tamer can find healing.
You are a master of destruction.
Yep. You could just go ahead and end the game instead of emoting and sitting here. That'd be great.
Zinjari. Anybody?
Duck Tracker, hello? I clicked the button to delete all these games from my game history, and they're all still here.
Rexa versus Mecha Jaraxxus.
Let the hunt begin.
We do love a turn 1 Trinket Tracker. Would someone really be playing Zoo at this rank? I guess I keep the turn 2 plays anyway, but I really want to hit big dreams. I have a lot of turn 2 plays. Too many, perhaps. My deck tracker is busy deleting 13,000 games worth of data, so it might not update for a few turns.
The living drop all kinds of things.
Probably coin a soloist next turn. Alright, this is probably not Zoo, which is great. Maybe not great as a matchup, but great for fun factor because Zoo is incredibly unfun to play against. I'm gonna go Scourge Tamer here. It does make my Harmonica Soloist maybe a little bit risky, but it should be fine. I can just take a big-ass Shellfish. That's pretty hype. Party Animal looks pretty mediocre at the moment. And it's pretty mediocre in general. So I think it's between Macaw and Shellfish. Let's just take the giant minion with Wind Fury. Well, I'm playing one of these 3s next turn, and then I'm coining this big guy. Do clams have genders? Or sexes? Alright, well, it's not the soloist since I have a minion. My deck tracker. Yes, I got rid of so much data. Now maybe it won't take forever to load every time I click on something. Alright. We're wind theorying. A flush behemoth, but you are taking a lot of damage. Dead damage. Alright, well, sometimes you get Scourge tamed. What can I say? What is my record with this deck? 10 and 14. It is not very good. I've been consistently losing 2 and then winning 1.
Rexa versus Arana!
I alone will shield my people.
Let the hunt begin.
Well, I could keep this hand, which has an average cost of, what, 8, 9? But I think instead, I will mulligan it, because I would like to do things before turn 9.
I see you've brought guests.
Living drop all kinds of things.
Which Demon Hunter did we get this time? I've played against Big Demon Hunter, I've played against Relic Demon Hunter, and I've played against Spell Demon Hunter. Okay, Chaos Strike, so that tells me it is actually still a Demon Hunter, not a rogue.
Here, girl. I smell an ambush.
I'll go Banjosaur, and then I will simply track or Harpoon Gun into Big Dreams. Gimme something scammy. Turn 7 Elic. The I-Beam probably tells me what I'm playing against. If only I knew. I'll just go Scourge Tamer. Scourge Tamer can hit some silly minions. Okay, it is a big Demon Hunter. These are all, like, decent, but not great. Maybe it's nice to have a Wild Spirits. Hydrolodon is a very, very good card. But I could coin Mukla next turn. Might be necessary against a Zillag. Although I don't really know if it wins the game against Zillag. But maybe it does, who knows?
Get you back on someone's feet.
These all suck. Maybe it's nice to have some healing in the pocket. Alright, what do you got?
You
probably just dead. I'm gonna have to Mukla into that thing. But I'm at 16, I'm giving them bananas. Yeah, Mukla is just not good enough here. Have to play Sylvanas, I guess.
I hunt alone.
Oh, how I wish I could play Lor'themar on this game.
You are unfit to serve.
Not dead on board.
Well fought.
How fun.
Rexar versus Arthas.
You will know endless torment. Let the hunt begin.
Surely I can find a card that's good.
I see you've brought. I see you've brought guests.
What a delicious!
Play the better tempo.
The living drop all kinds of things.
Probably just toss this Stranglethorn Heart.
Just a taste.
Couple faithful companions. I do think it's a Lor'themar matchup. I did die playing Lor'themar last time, but should be fine.
Thousand needles! Are you ready to rock?
Here, girl.
No clue what's going to be in that ETC. But Mukla's good.
Taste.
Next turn, the Frenzied Fangs are guaranteed to be infused.
We're going on a dangerous voyage. You in?
I love Big Dreams. Beautiful, actually.
Just a taste.
Maybe force them to trade into a 2-1, I don't know. So the turn this wakes up, I can play Lor'themar on, and then this gets real big. So that's good. Although, maybe it's not actually good to attack with this, because if I draw King Crush, then I can't Faithful Companions King Crush, but probably not a real concern. Gotta kill that.
There isn't room.
Wait, what did they overdraw? It was a school teacher. Okay. Well, I'm not going to draw Crush off Banjosaur. So... that's great.
My blood for the Lich King!
Sure. I don't think I want to play Faithful Companions without mana thirsting it, so this turn probably just kind of sucks, but that's okay. I don't really care about giving one of these Rush, but I want to trade the Doggy Biscuit anyway, so may as well. I think we're just past the point of Big Dreams being even a decent card. So I'll take a Doggy Biscuit, I guess. Look how big my board is. Don't you want to play Soul Stealer? Sure. Alright, we're just gonna have to force them to have removal for like 5 turns in a row. And if they have it, we probably lose. And there's one turn of it. Do I play Banjosaur over Faithful Companions here? Maybe. Yeah, sure. I definitely wanted to hit Amplified Elic here, but... well, actually... maybe it's nice to have this in hand. So it actually does get the Battle Cry. But I want to hit probably Mukla plus Amplified Elic off these, so hitting an Elic off this would have been better than just giving it 10-10. Oh. Not exactly what I was expecting to happen. I guess this is where my Hydrolodon shines, though. Gonna have one board slot. I'll just get my Hydrolodon rush with this. Then maybe Hero Power. Sylvanas? What a good turn to draw Sylvanas. with all these beautiful minions in play. What do I need to be worried about here? I think it's pretty much just Soul Stealer, so I don't think I'm gonna play a 2-drop here. If there was some, like, Corpse Explosion math or something, then I could have played a 1-4 taunt, but I just don't think that matters.
Your souls belong to the
Drink with me, friend.
Oh, they bounced a Soul Stealer? That's really fucking annoying. Well, maybe they have to play it. Why am I playing against the fucking youthful Brewmaster Blood Death Knight?
My blood for the Lich
Let's head over to HS Replay and search for Youthful Brewmaster. Okay, it's in 0.2% of decks. That's great. Hey, they discovered it in Asphyxiate. How fun.
Who here can spell?
Okay, literally can't find a deck on the website that's playing this card. That's great. Hey, it's good against me, so why don't they have it? Why wouldn't they have it? Alright, whatever. Wow. Don't hit Mukla, please. What did they hit out of my hand? Spirit Poacher. That's fine. Could maybe Sylvanas that, but like, I don't know. It's probably just not worth it. See if I can hit her Rusher. Extremely unfortunate. Sylvanas is better against Screaming Banshee and no Muncher.
I wonder.
But I am kind of on a clock for forcing their Soul Stealers out of them. So I think I'm just going to play it. I really shouldn't be trading this when I only have one beast left in my deck. Because if I draw Mukla before I get to play Faithful Companions, I'm going to be very sad. I think this might be good enough to force Soul Stealer, but it's not guaranteed.
Your souls belong to the
Okay. Now we're Mukling. Go ahead and hit this Moogle before we do this. Oh, I can still trade the Stranglethorn Heart. I was trying to figure out why my turn wasn't over. Do they have Soul Stealer number 2? The good thing is that they can only have a maximum of 2 Soul Stealers, right? Youthful Brewmaster aside, since that can't be Hematurged anymore. I'm winning! If they can asphyxiate, I don't have lethal necessarily. Oh wait, I get the weapon from the stag this turn.
It is time.
Yes, 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 yes.
Rexa versus Uther. I will fight with honor. Let's go.
Paladins sure are scary. I think I did... Oh no, I lost to a Kangor Paladin. Yeah, I'm 0-3 against Paladin right now, so... Definitely not a matchup I want to see.
I see you've brought guests.
Need a bit more spice over here.
What a delicious party. Reporting for duty.
Well, we're always happy when the Paladin hero power is on turn 2.
A red sun rises.
The light dims, but we fight.
Reporting for duty.
I guess I'm playing Spider Tank.
The time has come.
Boom, got him.
Former master.
Oh, this Jitterbug is quite annoying. I'll just play a couple monkeys. I'm assuming this trade happens and then next turn I can Instrument Tech Harpoon Gun to kill it.
A red
Need a bit more
sun
spice over here.
rises.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, we're sticking to the script.
His reign ends now.
That's a whiff. Spirit Poacher's an okay card, though.
easier to drop mud than starch it.
Pretty easy for that to pick up some good trades here.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Move quickly.
Well, I can do this. Surely we can track into something good here. Doggy biscuit? Pretty mediocre.
Caught this one eating party snacks. This one eating party snacks.
Oh, double rush for next turn. That is very good.
Remember this day, for you are graced with my presence.
Could maybe breed her into a Mukla here, but I don't want to burn the coin. So instead, I'm going to play my harmonica, but I can start with the tracking. Big dreams. I'll just take Sylvanas. Unfortunately, Freezing Trap is not good here, so maybe Zombies is okay.
Here, girl. I smell an ambush.
Hydrolodon for next turn. Then we can coin 10s from there.
Quickly.
If they get something ridiculous off an invitation here, then that could win me the game with Sylvanas, potentially.
The light dims, but we fight.
Okay, sure.
I must move quickly.
Oh, not my Banjosaur.
Initializing descent.
Wow, what a mediocre turn from the opponent. That means I can play Hydrolodon though, so works for me. Okay.
My client has the heart of a Kyrian.
I must move quickly. My garden will eat well.
Okay, Dark Hunter Theor might get Sylvanas.
The menagerie.
There's just no better Sylvanas target, right? Got the Rusher. Yoink. And I should be getting at least 6 more out of this Dark Hunter Theor. Probably 12. Or 11. No, I have Renethal, so 12.
I must move quickly.
This is getting a little scary, but Elephant is good here. Well, it's okay here. Elephant into Elephant is probably good enough. So, there's probably...
Shackled.
I guess there's some reason to do this. It gives them less flexibility in how they trade, and probably lets them push less damage. Probably hoping to end this game with a Stranglethorn Heart, if I could possibly find one.
I must move quickly.
That is a big recruit. Oh boy, another Maul, but they're almost out of cards. I said almost out of cards, but then they drew 4.
Move quickly.
Accidents, they happen, you know?
Oh, that's a stinky draw. Hydrolodon doesn't quite get the job done here. I guess I'm just dead. I play 3 monkeys.
I wonder.
I guess I'm not dead to 3 monkeys. Wait, no, Mukla gives them 7 damage. Not necessarily dead.
My client has the heart of a Kyrian.
Wait, did they? Oh, they did attack with their weapon. I had to draw Stranglethorn Heart. Maybe there's some sort of explosive sheep thing I can hit here. I don't fucking know.
We'll get you back on someone's feet.
Starfish. Starfish and heal 3.
Well fought. I concede. Well met.
Rexar versus Garrosh.
Victory or death! Let the hunt begin.
Instrument tech is great.
I see you've brought guests.
What a delicious
And a 1-drop.
party.
And we're against Warrior. Well, Warrior's not really a free matchup anymore. Menagerie is pretty decent.
We'll get you back on someone's feet.
We'll just dredge a little bit. So mediocre.
Just a taste.
2 mana 3/4, baby. Okay, we love Lor'themar Theron.
The living drop all kinds of things.
Selective Breeder post Lor'themar Theron seems pretty good. Alright, let's draw a weapon. I do want Stranglethorn Heart eventually. Could also take Banjosaur. It's not buffed by Lor'themar, but whatever it draws gets buffed, so it's kind of similar. I'll take Banjo. Very powerful. Another Banjosaur. That'll leave me with still 5 beasts in my deck. So that should be enough for both Banjosaurs and even both Faithful Companions. Sure, why not? Big Dreams is certainly playable on turn 6. So then I'll get a turn 8 Banjosaur.
Burn away the blight.
Could steal this Thori Balor at some point. But they're probably going to be playing this card as well, or something similar to it, so I think I can steal something scarier. I've already drawn both trackings, so this Trinket Tracker doesn't really do anything. I wonder if Warrior is just going to die to this Banjosaur. Their removal is so bad. War Golem with a little upside. I guess ETC probably finds, I don't know, maybe like a Blade Storm or something. Tony. I thought maybe they were gonna go. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. Do you play a beast? You do not. Oh, this sucks.
I will never.
I guess I forced them to destroy Tony. Yeah, I mean, there's no fucking way to win a game like this. One day I'll run out of cards. If Sylvanas wins, I can maybe win this game. Okay, well. Sometimes you get nut drawn. What can I say? Where are we at with this deck? Oh, it's so bad. 11 and 17. Pretty terrible. I actually started out kind of strong with it. I was 4 and 3. I guess that's not that good.
Rexa versus Urel.
The light heals all wounds.
Let the hunt begin.
Another Paladin. I sure do love unwinnable matchups. But maybe if I have a minion for 2 and 3.
I see you've brought guests.
Need a bit more spice over here.
The living grab all kinds of things.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
My 1-3 does pretty well against 1-1s.
Here, girl. I smell an ambush.
This is like the worst Mukla matchup, but it's also the only playable card here, so I guess I take it.
Need a bit more spice over here.
Die. This harmonica soloist is looking a bit stranded here, I will say.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
My opponent drew their broken card. How exciting. Alright, it's time for a high roll, baby. Hydrolodon. Trinket Tracker into tracking into Hydrolodon. Pretty good explosive trap here. Guess it's probably just the pick.
The living drop all kinds of things.
Maybe if I take Faithful Companions, it gets off the bottom of my deck.
I hunt alone. I hunt alone. I hunt alone. I hunt alone. I hunt alone.
Still can't hit a beast.
Remember this day, for you are graced with my presence.
Oh, I'm sure there's something I could do to not lose the game here.
Here, girl. I smell an ambush.
Whatever. Let's try to end on a matchup that's actually possible to win. That'll be fun.
Rexa versus Hambu.
An absolutely winnable matchup.
Is nature's way.
Let the hunt begin.
I did lose to the last druid, but we don't talk about that. Harmonica Soloist is kind of a sketchy follow-up to Spirit Poacher, but I'll try it.
I see you've brought guests.
Okay. If I can find a big beast, my hand is very good.
Caught this one eating party snacks.
They play a Groovy Cat, I can... Okay, that also lets me play Harmonica Soloist.
Let me play you a
Motion Denied can break armor, but we're so far away from a Nubricon. Wandering Monster... Wandering Monster is just so likely to not trigger forever. But I guess it's good, even like 8 turns from now if it blocks a 3 or 5 damage hero power. Might even go off this turn. Oh, what an insane 3-drop. Trade you to find a big beast. You're not a big beast. I do have 7 big beasts I could draw for big dreams, but I don't really want to pull Mukla or Hydralodon, so it's more like 5.
All it takes is love, care, and death.
There's my big beast. It's just a little slow.
Here, girl. I smell an ambush.
I think I do like Banjosaur, although it is the one they can play around most easily. Oh, I do have to actually open a board slot for Big Dreams, huh? Let's just stockpile some fish. Alright, that's probably a whiff on the Big Dreams, but we'll see. I don't know, Elephant can be pretty good if they try to just go for a Zoc turn.
We all exist in harmony.
Alright, we would like for King Crush to be lethal on turn 9, so how do we do that? We play Renathal and hit the opponent in the face. A classic spider tank maneuver. This does pretty much clear, doesn't it? It is now more difficult to kill the opponent with King Crush on 9. But not impossible, because fish are a lot of damage.
Hunt alone.
Faithful Companions should be a nice card. Fish, fish, fish.
His reign ends.
Opponent's at 9. Maybe I just don't even trade into this. They'd have to have 2 Underkings to deal with this, probably. I'll just leave my fish up, because they do a lot of damage. I have another fish in hand, so these fish deal a total of 9. Okay, you're dead. Or not? You're super dead. Okay. Nice. I feel like I haven't had a single game. I've had one game where Stranglethorn Heart was good. I just want Stranglethorn Heart to be a good card. Is that too much to ask? Maybe it is, because I've been playing for 3 fucking hours.
Rexa versus the Lich King.
All will serve me in death. Let the hunt begin.
Surely we can do better than this.
I see you've brought guests.
I already have 2 pretty good games against a Blood Death Knight. So man, if this one made it to YouTube, it must be a banger.
I ain't talking.
That could have gone really wrong for the opponent. But luckily they never get punished for a bad play. I'll just pick up the weapon. Such mediocre cards. Take Hydralodon, I guess.
His reign ends now.
Maybe I should have just coined out that doggy biscuit I got off the first tracking.
The time has come to dethrone
I think this is kind of fine, though. Oh, wow. They just traded off. So I've got Frenzied Fangs plus a Scourge Tamer next turn. 4 mana, 8/8, kind of.
Me have bad for you. We'll get you back on someone's feet.
Maybe the Dredge can be nice. Gorilla Bot does not hit very often. I do love the Wind Fury. Maybe I like the Stealth a little bit more. But the Wind Fury is cheaper. This actually isn't the first time today I've made this exact Zombeast. And I think the last time it was really good. I think I just coined the Wind Fury guy. Kind of sick, right? Hitting Crush off Faithful Companions is ideal. This might even just be Barrel of Monkeys. I do have easy access to a harpoon gun, so maybe I just leave the beasts on the bottom. I do want to kill the minion to make this Wind Fury minion as difficult as possible to deal with. Unfortunate.
To perfection.
Let's make some monkeys. Might be playing Hydralodon next turn, so I won't hit with the weapon.
The citadel stands strong.
Well, I guess I'm not Hydralodoning. But that's fine. I do have a lot of minions in play here, but if they want a Soul Stealer, some monkeys, and a bat, that's fine. Hate to see the blood boil.
I hunt alone.
I think I want a Banjosaur.
Caught this one eating party
The Banjosaurs are kinda dangerous because they can pull Crush out of the deck, and I really want Crush to get Faithful Companioned. But maybe I just play Faithful Companions first. And actually by drawing the Banjosaur next turn, it guarantees that Faithful Companions hits Crush, so that's good. Not sure what ETC is going for here. They don't really have to do anything though, since half my board is dying to Blood Boil. What an exciting card. I probably just have to Banjo into that Banshee, right? Otherwise it makes 2 3/3s. And I want it to make fewer than 2 3/3s.
I hunt alone.
Faithful Companions is absolutely better than hitting one of the beasts there. There is a world where this Banjosaur is just lethal next turn, but I think it's pretty unlikely. It's elephant time. That's a 10/10? Jesus Christ. Still elephant time, though. Is it elephant time? It's elephant time. No point in crushing, because they just lifesteal 10 of it. If they make the attack, okay, that's good. The minion dies.
This may just be my
Ghost Rider. I might Hydralodon here. Hydralodon definitely doesn't always hit. I know that I have beasts on the bottom of the deck, so there's no rush to play Faithful Companions.
Your souls belong to the left hand.
Alright. Selective Breeder for a King Crush, surely. Do I want to play a Mukla here? Probably just crush him.
Here, girl. I smell an ambush.
Bonk. Bonk. Last one of these I played against was playing Youthful Brewmaster. So hopefully they don't have that here. Sure. I will crush them again. I will Banjo Sword them again. Yeah. I can't really play Mukla because I'll die. We are actually at the point where Stranglethorn Heart is not guaranteed to hit all my King Crushes, which is pretty scary. Oh, wow. Well, this Banjo Sword doesn't actually draw anything, so it's not that good. I'm actually just gonna lose, huh?
I wonder.
I mean, literally my only play is playing Elikir, right? I kill this, they have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm dead to hero power, so I have to kill this one. Really, really hard to win here. But Stranglethorn Heart can still get the job done. It makes enough rush minions to get through this thing. And double King Crush plus Banjosaur is 27. Dead to their hero power. Alright, well, I feel pretty confident in saying that this deck is bad. I think there are some improvements we could make to it. I think a Finley would probably be pretty good in this deck. But overall, it's probably just too greedy. But if we make it less greedy, then it's not fun. And that's no good. Probably cut like Scourge Tamers for school teachers. Cut Instrument Tech for Finley, because doesn't really seem like drawing Harpoon Gun is that good, because I don't hit with it almost ever. Could maybe even cut Harpoon Gun, but I don't know what you'd play. Yeah, deck is just not very good. Sad to see.